So let's take a look at the structure of the weeks. Day 1 will be a chest to bar focus with some horizontal pulling and core strength. Day 2 will be handstand push-up, horizontal pressing, and some T-spine mobility. Day 3 will be strict ring muscle-ups, kipping ring muscle-ups, and double unders. Day 4 will be a rest day. Day 5 will be bar muscle-up, toes to bar, and pistols, with some mobility in there as well. And day 6 will be handstand walking, core, and strict gymnastics density. Day 7 will be a rest day also. So the first week will be a testing week. The first day we'll go over chest to bar testing. So our chest to bar test will be a 5-minute AMRAP of an ascending ladder of unbroken chest to bar. So you'll do 1 unbroken chest to bar, drop, rest, 2 unbroken, rest, 3 unbroken, rest, 4, all the way up until 10 unbroken chest to bar if you are able to complete it within the 5 minutes. And if you do complete that 10, you'll go back to 1 and start to work your way up the ladder again. If your sets are not unbroken, it does not count. So if you get all the way up into the set of 7 and you rest a little too, if you don't rest enough, and you do 5 unbroken of that 7, then that does not count. You will have to restart the 7 for it to count for the ladder. Then there will be some feet elevated ring rows, 3 by 10 to 12 reps. Pick a angle that you can do well and with no kipping. We don't want any kipping ring rows. We want to keep it super strict so that our shoulders and all the little muscles in our shoulders can be strong and healthy. Same intention for the part C for the shoulder health. It's kind of just some banded crossover symmetry style accessories. And lastly, we will do some hollow body holds to really reinforce the positions of the basic hollow body hold, which translates so well into our gymnastics program. Then day 2, we will have a handstand push-up test. So we will have a 5-minute AMRAP of strict handstand push-ups. And then we will rest 5 minutes and do a 5-minute AMRAP of kipping handstand push-ups. The only standard for these reps is that your hands must be inside a 36 by 24 inch box. So it'll be 24 inches long and then 36 inches wide. Then we will do some supersets of single arm dumbbell bench press, 3 by 8 per side at a tempo. So 3 seconds down, hold, and then explode up. Rest 90 seconds. Then you will do 3 sets of 12 dumbbell frontal raises. So you just have the dumbbells, raise them in front of you and down. And then you will rest 90 seconds and go back to the dumbbell single arm bench press. Afterwards, we want to do some seated T-spine rotations. Make sure to watch the video on that so you know what to do, just to keep that upper back and upper body very strong and mobile. Then day 3, we will do strict muscle up and ring muscle up tests. So you have 2 to 3 attempts for each of them to establish a max set. So you do a strict muscle up first, establish a max set, then do your ring muscle ups, establish a max set, and then we will go on into a double under test. We're not just gonna establish a max set of unbroken double unders because rarely in the open are double unders just by themselves. They're usually paired with another movement that tire out your shoulders, so it's harder to do those double unders. So we are going to do a 6-minute clock, a buy-in of a 100-foot bear crawl, preferably 4 by 25 feet going back and forth. Then you would do AMRAP double unders in the time remaining. It doesn't matter what your unbroken sets are, it'll just be your total amount of double unders accumulated in the rest of that time. Then we will just do some calf foam rolling exercises to keep your calves nice and healthy as well, since double unders do have a lot of jumping and bounding. Then day 4 will be a rest day. Make sure to give your shoulders some love and TLC because your arms will be working so hard for you in these 8 weeks and we want to really take care of them. So in day 5, we will have a bar muscle up test, really testing the muscle endurance on the bar muscle up. So it'll be a death by bar muscle up EMOM. You will do 1 bar muscle up on the first minute, 2 on the second minute, 3 on the third minute, and so forth until you cannot complete the set amount of reps in that minute. Then we'll go to a toes to bar test. It's a little bit of a different toes to bar test. We will do 15 sets of 5 unbroken. You cannot do any less than 5 and you cannot do any more than 5 unbroken. You must do 5 for 15 sets. Dropping and resting as needed. Obviously, where you can go faster is your movement speed and the time it takes you to rest. This is just a nice open style test for the toes to bar. And then we will end with some pistols. Just 30 seconds of an AMRAP pistols every minute on the minute for 5 minutes. This is a test as well. Try to get as many reps as possible within those 5 sets of 30 seconds. And then we will end with some leg foam rolling with that IT band and also some knee prehab with the single leg box step downs just to keep your legs nice and healthy as well. Last day will be the 6th day. We will just do some handstand walk practicing just to kind of refresh that skill because we haven't really handstand walked in those Peak classes. If you're from an outside gym other than Peak, just use this time as a way to practice your handstand walking and just really make sure it's nice and fresh because we will do a handstand walk test next week. Then we will do a 15-minute AMRAP for quality, keeping those strict unbroken pull-ups truly strict and not kipping around. Same thing for the ring dips. Make sure those lateral hollow raises are nice and tight as well. Same thing with the kettlebell standing strict press and practicing some rebounding box jumps also in that AMRAP. Then ending the week, we will do half GHD sit-ups, 3 by 8 to 10 at a 3-1-3-1 tempo. So lower yourself down 3 seconds, hold, up 3 seconds, hold, and back and forth for 8 to 10 reps. Then you will end with a rest day on day 7. Again, take care of those shoulders, do some extra mobility, eat all the food so you can get nice and strong, and I hope to see you back here for week 2.